Welcome back, 7:45 here on a Tuesday morning. Beautiful shot there of downtown Vancouver, and you see the North Shore Mountains there full of bears this time of year. And on Friday around 3 p.m., the Rice Lake Loop, a young girl who's 10 years old, was bitten by a black bear. Thankfully not serious, but the park and the trail there remains closed. For more on bear-aware tips, we're going to bring in Lucy Cadman, our good friend from the North Shore Black Bear Society. Welcome back to BT.
Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Just give us an update on Rice Lake right now. It does remain closed and will probably be for a few days, correct?
That's correct. So as of yesterday, the update was the Rice Lake, the Lower Seymour Conservation Reserve, and Lane Headwaters Regional Park are not open to the public at the moment.
Lucy, we're always inundated with stories of bear encounters this time of year, but it's rare that the bear will actually bite someone. Why was this one so unique that happened on Friday?
It's very, very rare for black bears to make physical contact with people. People encounter bears in residential areas and in their home in the forest every day on the North Shore without incident. So I can't speak to the specifics on what happened here at Rice Lake. What I can tell you is that we should never startle bears. If we have a close encounter with a bear, it's very important that we try to remain nice and calm. So the old messaging many years ago used to be, if you have a close encounter, be big and be loud. We now know about bear behavior, and we know that pressures them to respond, often defensively. It's very important that we give bears lots of space. If you have a close encounter, take a deep breath and stay calm. Talk to the bear in a calm voice in any language and slowly back away. Black bears are not aggressive by nature, but when we spend time in their home, we increase the chances of close surprise encounters.
Yeah, it's a common threat. I mean, like most wild animals, they will try to avoid human beings. They're generally scared of us unless they are startled themselves or defending their young. Does that change at all the advice if there's a bear with young cubs in the area?
So statistically, a female black bear, and we only have black bears on the North Shore and in the Lower Mainland, is the least dangerous bear that you will encounter. So black bear behavior from mothers with cubs is actually to retreat rather to stay and defend. So typically a female black bear, when she sees a danger to those cubs, which is people, other bears, dogs, she'll make a sound, a clacking sound, and that sends the little cubs into the tree canopy, and she'll hide very quietly at the base of the tree. As long as you do not approach, she has no reason to get into conflict with you. Black bears are intelligent animals, and they are adapting to increased human and dog activity in their home. Bears do not run away when they see people. That is normal. That does not mean that is an aggressive bear. If bears ran away every time they saw a person, they would have no energy left to survive. It is normal to see them walking at a slow pace, and it's very normal to see bear activity during the day. They are not nocturnal animals.
Interesting. We're seeing more and more local bears habitualized to people, and that comes down to garbage and food. And just a reminder again about just taking out what you bring in with you.
Absolutely. We've had issues in that area. Last year, a bear was shot at Rice Lake last summer, and that was after numerous people left food unattended. Climbers leaving their backpacks full of food at the bottom of the climb, people going in for picnics and walking away from that food. It's very important that when you take food into the forest or into the parks or even on the beach, we have bears on the beach here on the North Shore, that you never ever leave that food unattended. It's rare for a bear to approach a person for food, but they're opportunistic animals, and if we leave that food source unattended, they will absolutely take that.
All right, and very quickly as we wrap, what's your stance on the bear bells?
Bear bells are not effective. They're very quiet, and they do not identify you as a human. Your voice is the best tool as you're traveling through the trails. Make sure that you're calling out often using your human voice. When bears hear human voices, they know to avoid us. They don't want to get close. Typically, they'll retreat to the safety of the tree canopy or hide in the bushes until you've gone. If you are biking or walking beside a river or a creek, be louder and call out more often to avoid surprise close encounters with wildlife.
Amazing. Lucy, thanks so much for the tips and your time today.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. That's Lucy Cadman from the North Shore Black Bear Society. Coming up in